Hello, welcome to your weekly readings. This time I'm doing things a little bit differently. I hope it works out okay. Please let me know your thoughts on this. I'm going to shuffle on camera. I'm doing general energies for the fire signs, air, water, earth, and then I'm going to have individual breakouts for each of the signs. So we'll have Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius delve a little deeper into the video. I'm going to put some timestamps down at the bottom so you can go ahead and get right to the general reading or right to your individual reading. Our overarching energies this week for our fire sign is gratitude. And on the bottom of the deck we have resilience. This is my Queen of the Moon oracle here. Being resilient, getting back up, keep moving. Fire signs, you guys really are very resilient for the most part. It's part of your energy, really, is to be fiery like that. And keeping the gratitude, the more you're grateful, the more you'll have to be grateful for. So that gratitude card is going to call you to look at things this week that you're grateful for. And if things have been difficult with the resilience, just know that you have it in you to keep moving. So let's see what... I'm just going to pull a few more tarot cards for the general energies for fire signs for next week, starting November 1st. I'm recording this before Halloween, so I'm using my fun Nightmare Before Christmas deck and Mysteries Halloween Lenormand deck from my friend Brenda Elizabeth, and I'll use those in the breakout sessions. So what are the general energies here we're working with the fire signs? The Moon, Justice, and the Empress. Wow, powerful. And on the bottom of the deck there is the King of Wands, and that's you guys. King of Wands is the king of the fire signs. It's having this dynamic, creative energy moving forward this week. Gosh, this is like a turning point week for you. 3 major arcana cards. What does that mean? It means that this is going to be a big week for some time, not just for this week. There could be some important things that happen this week that are going to propel you forward. The Moon card here is, that can refer to a Pisces, but it's also about tapping into your intuition, working with the moon cycles, paying attention to your dreams. It can be a little bit of an anxious energy for some of you. This is a general reading, but fire signs, I would say tap into that moon energy and utilize it. With that, pay attention definitely to your signs, dreams, synchronicities this week. Justice card, the card of Libra, but also a card of, things going your way. And with this resilience card, if you've been working towards something, if you feel like you keep hitting a brick wall, this justice card just says that your time has come for you to receive justice, for things to start moving your way, for things to get fair and balanced. I remember when I was young, I used to say, it's not fair. And my mom would always say, life isn't fair, which I really couldn't stand when she said that, but honestly, she was really right about that. So the Justice card just shows that you're moving into something that's a more fair and balanced energy for you. So if you haven't felt that way, that's coming in, fire signs. And then we have the beautiful Empress card. She is abundance, nature. She's like Mother Nature, and really with the gratitude and the Empress, I like they came out together because the Empress is grateful. She's grateful for all she has. She sees beauty in the little things. She appreciates a beautiful day or a walk in the woods. And I would recommend fire signs that you to tap into this energy of this week. Try and get out in nature a little bit. As I said, with that King of Wands, you could be starting something exciting this week. You might get a raise. You could be working on an idea and then it explodes, or at least you're starting it, and that is long-term success with that King of Wands. So fire signs, you guys have some really beautiful, beautiful energies to work with this week. I'm going to leave these other cards up here so that you can refer to them and remember them. And now I'm going to do individual fire signs. So first up is going to be Aries. And as I said, go ahead and go to the timestamp below to go right to your sign if you'd like, or you're welcome to watch all of them. Also, please give me your opinion about my new way of doing this. I'd really be interested in hearing what you have to say. So what are the energies? How can we expand on these energies here for Aries? Let's see. Justice, again, okay. King of Wands, again, wonderful. You know, you can't make this up, right? And the Six of Cups, giving and a receiving energy, Aries. And on the bottom of the deck, you've got the Death card. A lot more major arcanas coming in here. That Death card is definitely, it can refer to a Scorpio, but you know, it's a big ending. And I think that, again, you've got Justice here twice, Aries. What is that saying? It's saying things are going your way. Things are working out. Justice is being served. Justice can also refer to a lawyer, a judge, a judgment, anything like that. Again, general reading, so take what resonates for you. King of Wands, Aries, go ahead, go for it. You know, use that wand. Be dynamic this week. Be bold. Be creative. Be that person that everyone wants to be near. King of Wands has a very attractive, energetic energy. King of Wands draws people in. It's the person at the party, regardless of gender. Of course, we don't attach gender to the cards, but it's the person at the party that everyone just kind of gravitates towards naturally. And Aries, that's going to be you this week. And that Six of Cups is a loving, balanced energy. It is the card of a soulmate. So if you're in a relationship, you certainly may be leveling up with the Justice cards here. You might be getting married or making a big commitment. You may be signing documents this week, buying a home, doing something that's going to make you feel, with the Six of Cups, make you feel an abundance of loving, balanced energy. And now we're going to use Mysteries, Halloween, Lenormand, just to go a little bit further for Aries here. Let's get a couple of clarifiers for Aries for this coming week. You got the snake. Put that there. You've got the garden. And the rider. Look at that. I love that card. Oh my goodness. These cards are available on Brenda Elizabeth's website. I will link it below. And on the bottom of the deck, you have the fox. The fox and the snake, that's definitely a sneaky energy, okay? And I love that it's coming up under the Justice card. So if there is someone in particular or a situation that has not been going your way, where you, Aries, feel like you have been done wrong, I hate to say it, but cheated on, or you just feel like there's someone who's just not helping, who's going against you in some way. The Justice card here would say that you know, that's going to come to an end, that you're going to get justice. The Garden card, along with this King of Wands, this is about being out in the open. I love the Garden with the Abundance card of the Empress and the Gratitude. Pull that into this, and this is about being out and doing things in the community. It can be about getting outdoors. It can be you know, with the King of Wands, you know, you may be organizing an event or doing something within your community. The Garden card certainly brings in other people. And that Rider card with that Six of Cups, the Rider is motion and movement. So there's definitely forward movement this week, Aries, for you. I'm feeling like, even I'm looked at that Resilience card again. Again, if you felt like you've not been treated fairly in any way, that Justice is coming. That Rider is moving away from any energies that don't serve you. You're moving forward. And this is a wonderful reading for you this week, Aries. I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Please, please comment and let me know what you think of my new way of doing the videos. Okay, Leos, you're up next here. We're going to build on these energies. If you have any Aries in your chart, this is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, by the way. But if you have any Aries in your chart, whoo, that was a dynamic reading for those Aries. Or if you know of any. Let's see what else we want to work on here for Leos. What are we... What clarification do we need for Leos for this week coming? Let me see. You have the Six of Wands, the Queen of Wands, no, Swords, I'm sorry, Six of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Empress again. Okay, and on the bottom of the deck, the Chariot. More major arcana cards coming in. Leos, what a dynamic week for you. So with that Six of Swords, again, with the resilience and the gratitude, if you felt like something hasn't been working for you, the Six of Swords is that calming energy coming in, moving away from anything that's not calming. It's a transition energy. It's definitely a movement energy. With the King of Wands, maybe coming into your own here, Leos, being your dynamic self. The Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords, I like to call her the boss bitch. She cuts to what's important. That's the sword of truth that she's holding. It is getting to the bottom of things. It's being clear and concise in your communications. And, you know, it doesn't mean that you have to be mean or hurtful. It just means that you are clearly communicating your needs and your wants. And again, the Queen of Swords can represent a lawyer. With the Justice card here, if you've been waiting for a judgment, if you've been waiting to settle something, you've wanted things to just be done, move on. You know, another thing that sword does is it cuts away people, situations, and thoughts that you don't need. And that Empress energy, again, moving into that beautiful abundance along with gratitude. Definitely, Leos, tap into your intuition this week. Follow your intuition. And that Chariot on the bottom of the deck, it is the card of Cancer, but it's also about moving forward with lots of determination. So I'm going to pull 3 mystery Halloween Lenormand cards for clarifications for my friend Brenda Elizabeth. And we've got the Ring, the Snake, and the Man. On the bottom, you've got the Coffin. This is interesting because it's very similar to Aries' energy. Again, watch Aries if you have any in your chart or you know of an Aries. The Coffin is like the Death card. It's an ending. Something is over. I believe it's an ending to this, like, you know, feeling with the Resilience card, feeling like things aren't going away, feeling like you've been just overused and abused and you're at the end of your rope, but you know you have to keep going forward. We're getting rid of that energy. We're getting rid of the people, places, thoughts, things that don't serve us, Leos. I love this reading for you. The Ring, under that Six of Swords, that's a transition, but that's a commitment. So the Ring can be a commitment in love. With the Justice card, you certainly, and the Empress, you may be getting married. There may be a proposal. You may be making a commitment to move, to buy a house. Again, you know, the Ring is all about a loving commitment, something that's coming in that you're going to want. It's a commitment to something you want. That Queen of Swords and the Snake underneath, very interesting. The Snake energy is just what you think it is. It could be someone who is deceitful or dishonest, someone who's been hurting you, someone that you need to cut away. Sneaky behavior. It could be, again, with the Justice card, someone's sneaky behavior coming out, getting called out on it. Finally, you're getting your justice, getting your fairness. And the Man card under the Empress could relate to a man specifically. In the Lenormand, it does assign gender to the cards. I don't like to. So I would call this a person card. A person may be coming in to help you get your abundance, to help give you justice. Again, that Queen of Swords could be a lawyer that's working for you on your behalf. It's just someone who's got your back, perhaps. If it's not you, it's someone else. And that King of Wands is that dynamic energy to know that you're going to get things done and have long-term success, Leos. This is a really great reading for you. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to just please comment. Let me know what you think of my new way of doing the readings. I really thought it would be fun to shuffle on camera. That's not something I've done in the past. So thank you, Leos, for watching. And now we're going to go ahead and expand on these general energies for Sagittarius for the week starting November 1st. What does Sagittarius need to hear? for the week of November 1st. Let's see what energies come out for you guys. I just need to do a bigger shuffle here. Sagittarius. The High Priestess. Love it. Tapping into that intuition. The Three of Wands. And the Hierophant. Wow. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. A lot of emotional fulfillment here, Sagittarius. That High Priestess, again, tapping into your intuition with that Moon card, delving deeper into that energy. Trust your gut. Trust that things are working the way they're supposed to. Remember with that Resistance card, if something's been holding you back, it's going away. It's on the bottom of the deck. So the bottom of the deck, you know, is what lies below. It could be the thing that was holding you back. It could be the thing that's been, you know, you just wanted to break free of. Remember to be grateful for what you do have. Remember with the Justice card and the Hierophant card, that could relate to a marriage. It certainly could in a relationship. The Three of Wands is all about expansion and growth, but it's also about being secure and knowing that that's assured. That's this expansion and growth is going to happen. You don't have to worry about it. In the traditional deck, you know, the man's holding the world in his hands, waiting for the ships to come in, not afraid that they're going to come in, knowing they're coming in. So that's what that a Three of Wands signifies for you. And again, with that High Priestess, all about trusting your own intuition. You have the Empress, you have the High Priestess, you have the Moon card, you have the Justice card. These are and the Hierophant. These are major arcana cards moving you into a new cycle, Sagittarius. The Hierophant also could be a spiritual leader. It could be a mentor. It could be a teacher. It could be someone who's helping you expand. It could be you or someone else. Maybe you're the person who's in that position. But definitely trust your gut this week. That has been the theme for all fire signs, Sagittarius. And now I'm going to pull Mysteries Halloween Lenormand, 3 cards, because I really want to clarify these cards on the table. So we're doing clarifiers for Sagittarius by my good friend Brenda Elizabeth. Wonderful. If you want to go to her website, you can purchase some of her cards and get a free reading. So you got, on the bottom of the deck, you got the dog. You've got the rider, the whip, and the ring. So forward movement, absolutely. The dog, I'm going to start there, is a very loyal person. It could be, if this is someone else that could be helping you. It could be a lawyer or a judge or a friend or someone who is helping you move forward, move away from what's holding you back and helping you push ahead. The rider is that forward movement, moving on. Again, could be another person who's coming in, or it could be you deciding that you're letting go of what's not serving you. You're moving into gratitude. You're moving on to a new cycle of abundance in your life this week, Sagittarius. That whip is that, it's kind of beating yourself up, or someone who is just relentless. They just, but with the resilience card, if you felt like you've been knocked down repeatedly over and over and over, get back up. You are the King of Wands. You're dynamic. You are definitely moving into a new cycle. And the ring is a commitment. Now that under the Hierophant definitely can signify an engagement or a wedding. Anything where maybe a priest or a pastor would officiate. It could also, with the Justice card, again, you could be getting married by a judge, or but the ring is a real commitment. And with these cards, I would say this is a commitment to move away from the things that aren't serving you, to move away from the people who are just, they're just not worth your time in your life. Stick with those loyal, loving people. And 9 of Cups, I really didn't go into this, but this is about having everything you want. This is a complete abundance, emotional abundance. And it really is, it goes hand in hand with that Empress about getting everything. Get out in nature this week, Sagittarius. Make sure you're cutting away the people who don't serve you. Trust your intuition this week. I would say that is with the High Priestess and the Moon. Absolutely. Pay attention to dreams, signs, synchronicities, repeating words, numbers. Look things up. You know, what is the meaning of these different things? And you know, Sagittarius, you and the rest of the fire signs, if you have any Aries or Leo in your chart, I would definitely check them out. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I think you guys are going to have not just a dynamic week, but you're moving into a whole new dynamic cycle. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me your feedback. Let me know what you think of the new readings. I'm going to continue to do my weeklies in this way for a couple weeks to see how they go. I'm really enjoying shuffling on camera, and I appreciate every one of you who watches, likes, subscribes, and shares. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great week, fire signs.